Hello everyone. Today I will let you know 10 interesting facts about anaconda. Number 10. Easy to keep as a pet. The green anaconda is not as aggressive as you might think. They are relatively calm animals, especially when they're juveniles. In the wild, adult anacondas will attack humans if they feel threatened or cornered. But a green anaconda that has been domesticated since birth won't even think of attacking a human unless it has been provoked. The reason why anacondas don't normally attack people is because we're not really on their menu. Humans aren't prey for anacondas, so they won't bother with us unless they've been starved for a long time. If you have a big enough enclosure for it and you feed it properly, it's actually possible to keep a green anaconda as a pet. You can even swim with them. Just make sure you know what you're doing. Number 9. They have excellent eyesight. Anacondas are often depicted in movies as blind, but that's only true for some of the species. Of the 4 real anaconda species, only the yellow anaconda is almost blind. Their eyes are pretty much useless. This makes up for their poor sense of smell. They use their sight to hunt, which means they need to be close to their prey to strike. On the other hand, the green anaconda has excellent eyesight. They can spot prey from far away and judge its size, speed, and direction. This allows them to plan their ambush accordingly. Some people say the green anaconda has the best eyesight of any snake. Number 8. Their heart can stop. When anacondas squeeze their prey, they do something incredible. Their heart just stops. Now, this doesn't mean they die, but it does mean their metabolism slows down dramatically. This also means they don't need to eat for a while after a meal. Anacondas basically enter a kind of hibernation state where they don't move around too much, and they do need food. This is how they can go weeks without eating. Experts believe the anaconda's heart stopping is related to how they swallow large prey. When they swallow a big animal, there's a lot of blood in the stomach, and that's bad for snakes. By slowing their metabolism down, they avoid getting sick from all the blood. 7. Found only in South America. There are several different types of anacondas, and all of them can be found in South America. There are no anacondas anywhere else on Earth. The 4 real species of anacondas are the green anaconda, the yellow anaconda, the dark-spotted anaconda, and the bony anaconda. These snakes are all in the genus Eunex, which comes from the Greek word euthanex, meaning well to live. Anaconda isn't actually part of the boa family. Even though they look similar, and they're both constrictors, they're more closely related to the pit vipers like rattlesnakes. Most anacondas can be found in the tropical regions of South America, although the bony anaconda can also be found further south in Argentina, Paraguay, and Bolivia. Number 6. How long they can hold their breath. If you ever find yourself swimming in water and you see an anaconda, try not to panic. It won't attack you, but it could drown you. Anacondas can hold their breath underwater for up to 30 minutes at a time. They can also squeeze their bodies into tiny crevices, which makes them incredibly hard to spot. That's why it's very important to be careful when you're exploring caves in South America. You never know what you might run into. We're not exactly talking about cute little fish here. We're talking about a snake that can grow over 30 feet long and weigh over 500 pounds. Number 5. They are ambush predators. Anacondas are ambush predators. This means they wait until they're close to their prey before they strike. They do this by hiding under the water and then bursting out to grab their prey. They also coil themselves around branches above the water and drop onto their prey. But sometimes things don't go according to plan. Sometimes when anacondas strike their prey, they miss. And when that happens, they have to swim after their prey and try to catch it again. But the thing is, when anacondas miss their prey, they only have one chance to get them. So they basically play dead after they miss. They pretend to be drowning and exhausted, hoping their prey will come back to finish them off. It's basically the snake version of playing possum. Number 4. They can eat humans. Even though humans aren't on the menu for most animals, it doesn't mean that all anacondas won't eat us. There have been attacks in South America where anacondas have eaten people. There's no way to prove this, but some experts say anacondas have been responsible for over 300 deaths in Brazil alone. We should point out that there is no solid evidence that anacondas have eaten people. Most likely, people have died due to being trapped in their coils and drowned. There was one case, though, in Brazil in 2009 when a woman disappeared. Her name was Maria Ferreira da Silva, and she was last seen crossing a river. Locals said an anaconda must have gotten her because her body turned up in the stomach of a giant snake that had been caught by a group of men. Unfortunately, the anaconda had already digested the woman's body, so it wasn't possible to collect DNA evidence. Number 3. They are constrictors. Anacondas are constrictors, which means they kill their prey by squeezing them. They have more than 400 teeth that they use to hold on to their prey while they squeeze them. Once they start squeezing, it becomes very difficult for their prey to breathe. Eventually, their prey passes out. Then the anaconda swallows them whole. When they swallow big prey, it takes them a long time to digest it. For this reason, anacondas don't eat every day. In fact, they only eat once every 2 weeks on average. Sometimes they go even longer without eating. The green anaconda is known to be the world's largest snake by girth, although the reticulated python is longer. Number 2. They squeeze their prey with precision. You might think anacondas would just squeeze their prey as hard as they can, but that's not the case. They actually apply just enough pressure to stop their prey's heart. If they squeezed their prey too hard, they would end up killing themselves. They're not super strong. When they wrap their bodies around their prey, they put just enough pressure on their prey's chest to prevent them from breathing. The problem with this is that it also prevents the anaconda from breathing. So they have to make sure they hit the right spot. If they squeeze too hard, they will suffocate. If they squeeze too loosely, their prey will escape. Number 1, their eggs. Female anacondas lay anywhere from 20 to 40 eggs at a time. These eggs are leathery and look like big grapes. Female anacondas build their nests by piling up leaves and sticks. They then cover their eggs with rotting vegetation to keep them moist. This is also how they keep their eggs warm. The mother anaconda stays with her eggs for almost a month until they hatch. Once the baby anacondas are born, they're able to take care of themselves. They're little predators, but they still need to learn how to hunt. Baby anacondas eat mice, birds, and lizards. After a few years, they're big enough to eat turtles, caimans, and even monkeys. In some cases, they've been known to eat jaguars. Thanks for watching. What's your favorite fact about the anaconda? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to stay tuned for more awesome videos. See you next time. Bye.